People lose their hearts to a great many mountain towns, but it's Whistler they choose to buy in. There are many reasons why, and after more than 35 years of calling this valley home, I would be glad to share a few. Let us begin in winter, the season for which Whistler is the most famous. Whistler Blackcomb ranks amongst the finest ski resorts on earth, not merely in Canada, but in the world. It is two vast mountains standing side by side, joined by something quite extraordinary. The peak-to-peak gondola, a glass cabin that glides between the summits. High above the valley floor, it holds world records, and the view from within will quite simply steal your breath. Whistler is an Olympic town as well, having hosted the 2010 Olympic Games, and that sense of pride still lingers in every corner. And there is a local saying here that I have always found to be true. The winters bring you here, but the summers make you stay. When the snow recedes, the mountains become one of the great bike parks of the world. Hiking trails open up for every ability, gentle paths along the lakeshore, or ambitious climbs into the alpine. 5 lakes invite you to swim, to paddle, or simply lie in the sun. There is golf upon beautiful courses, and festivals fill nearly every weekend of the season. This is what we mean by a 4-season resort. It is not a winter town that falls silent come July. It is alive and beautiful the whole year round, and for an owner that is welcome news because guests wish to visit in every season. And then there is the village itself, which is quite unlike anything you will find in another mountain town. It carries the warmth of a small town with the spirit of a big one. Sophisticated and eclectic all at once. Stroll its pedestrian-only streets, and you will discover world-class restaurants you would never expect to find tucked beneath the peaks, alongside galleries, cafes, and quiet corners. It is, in a word, rare. And how does one arrive? Therein lies one of Whistler's quiet advantages. Many of the great resorts beyond Vancouver are 5 or more hours away, and not one of them offers a village like ours. Whistler sits just about 2.5 hours from Vancouver International Airport, one of the major hubs of the Pacific, where travelers arrive on direct long-haul flights from all over the world, from a faraway city to these mountains in a single day. And the journey itself is part of the pleasure. The Sea to Sky Highway is an award-winning for its vistas, the kind you may have already admired without knowing it, for this coastline and the waters of Howe Sound have been in the background of many Academy Award-winning films. Ocean on one side, mountains rising on the other, the whole way up to Whistler. So whether your dream is fresh powder in January, a winding bike or hiking trail in July, or simply a wise place to set your money, and very often it is all three, Whistler does deliver. And if you have never bought here before, I will make the path an easy one, explaining each step in plain language and never with any pressure. Let's start the conversation. Whistler from the inside.